The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everybody, this is Jack, and let me know if you see my screen so we can get ready for another hour training. I prepared a nice content and I always looking for your input today. So together we will make this a great training. So tell me how you're doing. If you spoke with a client, if you prospect a client, if you knock on doors, if you create a website, what did you do to make a change in your business? And kind of make a change in your business is a change in your life. So all what we want is of course have an office, have a desk, have a computer, internet connection, and the business, correct? So what if you guys are retired or living at home and want in that position to have a business, to make monthly income? So enter home. So home include retired. Yeah. So Arlene, Art, so Chris, John. So from that situation, you kind of want to set up a business so you have still some monthly income for your retirement kind. So I can also say it in this way. The moment I stopped working for the man, that was in 2009, I was retired. Retired in the sense of I am at my own. I don't have any monthly income now. From that situation, I want to make some money, correct? And in 2007, I already decided the business model I'm still doing. So that I created a digital service and make monthly income from it. So both of you guys are still working for the man and the work and want to change your situation, that you kind of move out the situation. Maybe you don't like the commute. Maybe you don't like your boss. Maybe you don't like your colleagues. Maybe you don't like the work. Maybe you don't like the corporate world. That is very well possible. So both you guys are still working. Okay? So you want to change your life, correct? So either way, you want to work towards to have some monthly income. And a business is nothing more than to provide a product or a service which other people are willing to pay for it. And nowadays, with a computer, with internet connection, and with some training and with some tools, it is not too hard. Actually, it's relative easy to have your own business. It's incredible compared to, I don't know, all other professions. Internet marketing is still by far, I think, the easiest, and it is scalable. So scalable means if you have one client, it's not too hard to have 10 clients. If you have 10 clients, it's not too hard to have 30 clients. If you have 30 clients, it's not too hard to have 50 clients. It's easy, scalable, and especially if you focus on kind of the same service. So, but today it's not about which service you provide, although I have a strong preference. It's about mainly how do you get a client. So both of you guys want to learn more how to get a client, what to say to a prospect, how to get in conversation with that prospect, and kind of how to close a deal. So there are certain words what you use to create that interest. And I remember very well when I was starting off in 2009, every time when I was in conversation, was in contact with a business owner, I started a conversation. And do you know the simple words how you can start a conversation? I always did this. It's kind of my opening sentence. Do you know, guys, what? The simple sentence is, how is business? Is that not wonderful? How is business? And now I felt, you might be wondering, Jack, why do you feel that the business want to share it with you? And do you know, I never had that feedback or impression that they were thinking that. So I always asked, how is business? And they were telling, of course, it's good. And then I asked a couple of follow-up question, what is working, what is not working. I kind of digged in. Now, why is business good? Or why it is slow? Or what is working? Or what is not working? And by asking questions, I guide them to the point that they understood that internet marketing is really important. Yeah. So by asking questions, but the right questions, you can guide that conversation that they understand that internet marketing is important. And guess what? You can help them with that. You know how to provide internet marketing service. You know how to put them on the first page of Google. You can create a website. You can create secure hosting. You have all those tools and training at your fingertip. And all those services what I just mentioned, they deliver monthly income. And if your goal is $1,000 a month, then you need at the most, you need 5 clients at the most. Now, so if I went to an auto repair shop, guaranteed I spoke with the owner. If you go to an AC repair company and you kind of make it a little bit difficult if they want to quote you, that you said I want to speak to the owner. Now you have the owner on the phone or whatever. I guarantee you can speak with the owner. If you do a will or trust, okay, you can speak with a lawyer, okay. Every month, every last day of the month, I receive $1,000 check. It's insane, okay? He's so happy with the results, huh? He doesn't question anymore. And I have to say, my AdWords campaign is really working. So after I think 2 or 3 weeks, his schedule was filling up, and now he's at 6 weeks. So every time when you want to speak to a lawyer, you have to wait 6 weeks. It's insane. And the last time I saw him, just before I went to the Netherlands on vacation, he said, Jack, can I hire another lawyer in my practice? Can you deliver more clicks? I said, yes. So with your previous with your previous AdWords manager company, you spent $3,000 on clicks, and now you only spent $2,000 on clicks. Every time the campaign, the ad is stopped showing because you don't want and you don't need more phone calls. So he was very happy, and now he's in process to hire a second lawyer for his practice. So, and then probably we increased the budget from $2,000 to $3,000 or whatever he wants, maybe from $2,000 to $4,000, and he kind of doubled his income. They make serious money anyway compared to any other profession. So as internet marketing, you don't have all those calls. You just have a simple desk, simple computer, and an internet connection. It's all what you need. You have almost no cost compared to any other profession. You don't need a building, all those things you don't need. You don't need to commute. Even you don't need an expensive car. I have, but you don't need for the business. Now, many of you guys already know that, but this is how I got this lawyer. He didn't say Jack. He said, "What are you doing for business?" And then I said, I do internet marketing. And then I asked him the follow-up question, who's doing your AdWords? So if a business owner ask you, what are you doing for business? You said, okay, I'm a digital marketer. And who's doing your AdWords? And if you don't like AdWords, then you can say, who's doing your website? Who's doing your hosting? Who's doing your Google My Business? You just reverse that. You take the lead of that conversation. Now, that is the trick. I feel what makes a difference when you speak with a business owner. And that is, you always end with a question. Does that make sense? When a business owner asks you a question, how do you know that website works? How do you know that Google works? How do you know that AdWords works? All those things, okay? Then you answer the question, but you end with a question. And that means that you are back in control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak about 10 things what you should do in a call, and then I open it up for some role play. So if you have a headset, you want to get ready for it, because you might be one of them who I can change to say certain things, and when you apply to certain things, and it happens now a couple of times before, when you apply to certain things, it's more likely that you sign up a client. So put them on paper. So the main goal of any call is to get a credit card. Correct? It's not about showing off what you know. It's not about all those details. You don't need to speak about which domain name. Should I use a .com or a .org or a .us? Okay? It doesn't matter. Okay? You speak about how you can make the money, and they are willing to pay for your service. Okay? And that is where they pay for. They pay for the end result. So you kind of want to listen what they are saying. So you keep listening what they're saying. You answer the question, and then you ask a question. And that question leads to that you make up the case that you can help them with their business, that you can help them to make money. And if you are able to help them to make money, they are willing to pay for service. That's all what it is, okay? So let the business owner understand very clearly how your service can make them money. Because when they make money, they're willing to pay you month after month after month after month. Now, number 4 is be prepared and able that you can take the credit card. It sounds stupid, I would almost say, but this is something where you have to set up one time. Set up that credit card system, okay, that you can set up a credit card, that you can receive a credit card and invoice them, okay? You should not say, okay, with not sure how I will do, maybe check it. No, just ask the credit card, you enter it in your system, okay? Many of you guys have Nets and Bank, whatever system you have, and invoice them, okay? So with that, now we are halfway. The one thing in life you can control is your effort. That means if you want clients, you have to work on it, okay? The technical part, reading the sales page, checking out what you just got is all the fun part, correct? It's kind of like a present, okay? That is not your business. It costs you money, okay? It costs you time, and time is money. So if you want to work on your business, you want to work on your marketing part of your business, and that includes client prospecting. At the moment you are at between the 25 and the 50 clients, you can work based on referral. But before that, you kind of have to work for it. Okay? So in that prospecting call, don't say that you have a nice computer, then you know everything about Google, that you went to the college, okay? As long as they not ask about those things, you don't tell, okay? It's not to the point, okay? Don't show off. I never had success, and I never did, but I never had success that you speak about things that maybe are amazing and important to you, but they're just not important to the business. Don't show off. Now, the 7th point is don't offer things for free. If you offer something for free, it minimizes their view in you that you are the specialist. So actually, instead of you thinking, I gain something, I gain trust, I make it easier for the prospect to sign up, you lose, because it is not about the money why they want to serve you. A couple $100 for a business owner is in principle nothing. They want just results. So if you want to make it easy for them to sign with you, you throw in a strong guarantee. That means if you're not happy after a month, you get your money back. Now, in case you want to do something for free, guess what? When you commit to a year, I will give you 1 month for free. Holy shit. So instead of you get them committed to a month or per month, now you get them committed for a year. And of course, you can do 1 month for free. But you give that free for 2 reasons. Some people always want some discount. And for you, you want a commitment. For you, it has also some value that they commit for a year instead of month by month. Does that make sense? So in that situation, if you become in that discussion about you feel I need to give something, giving a month for free if they commit for a year. Does that make sense? So when you want to, they can pay you upfront. I like that. Or you just put it on in a small document. Now, when you make the point up in contract, yes. So when you make up the case, let's say, okay, from every client you make $500, and I can generate clients for $100. You're going to close that. When can you handle more business? And guess what? So when you can handle more business is soon, correct? And then you ask a credit card. All questions should lead to how can I make the owner more money, correct? And then explain how important local business is to show on the first page of Google. Okay, you want to. It is not too hard to make up that case and to come up that's believable, and then you say I can help you to list on the first page of Google. That's it. So those are the exact 10 points I do with any cold prospect. When I speak with an owner, I do those things over and over and over again since 2009, actually. Okay, you don't want to be afraid to say, how is your business? How is the business? How is the business? How is business going? Okay, you don't want to be afraid to make it the case that you can help them. You don't want to be afraid that you want the credit card, correct? So get some confidence, and always a lot of people are around you in case you need it, because digital solutions are easy with money. Okay, when the money comes in, digital solutions are easy. So with that said, I want to do some role play. And Jimmy, do you have a headset? Because Jimmy asked me today if he could speak with me, and was thinking to do it during the webinar, so everybody can kind of gain from Jimmy's question. And if somebody else wants to do a role play with me, so let me know, and we're doing some role play. Jimmy, do you hear me?
Yes,
Oh.
and I did send those questions over earlier too for you.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see them. So maybe you can go by one, and then we go over them. Is that okay for you?
Well, the questions were kind of specific about the system. It wasn't really about the role playing, but I can role play if you want me to.
Now, just if you feel the question is not too personalized, we can go over those questions, okay? So Jimmy is one of the Turbo Done For You users, so.
In the callback, the tracking numbers, is there a way to put a whisper on the tracking numbers so that, because I have the phones forwarded to my cell phone, so I don't know if it's a business call or a personal call.
Yeah. So on the call screen, you want to click on the tracking number. Okay? Then you have here a setting whisper message. Okay? On the whisper message, you can enable it, and then you say call from Turbo Done For You. And then you click on update. And then when the caller calls, you will hear that whisper message at the moment you answer the call. But that whisper message will play when the call is started.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's good. The other thing is, am I supposed to be the one to set up the like if I'm on the line, say I'm on a sales call with you, and someone else calls, who sets that up where the other caller that's calling in while I'm on the line gets a text message if they're on a cell phone? Who sets that up? In a
So
message saying,
that will just be a missed call, but the caller will get a text message and you will get a text message. So once you're ready with your call, you can follow up with the call you missed.
now if they're calling from a landline, if they're in their office and they're not calling on their cell phone, they'll get a voicemail.
It is very unlikely that they call with a landline because they got the voice drop to their cell phone.
Oh, okay. All right. And let's see. The other question is the Rapify. Is that for if you don't have a website or?
Now, it used to be in the beginning of the Turbo Done for You, we created a link and they had to fill out the application form. We saw much better results with an email will just say, please reply to this email or give me a call. So we you can use the Rapify website if they want, okay, what is your website to show off your reputation, your status, but it's not really used for prospecting at this point. So
okay.
In the email, we put in, please return to this email or give me a call.
All right, I got you. Yeah, because I had a missed call and I didn't know if I had an email I could have followed up with them with an email, but I didn't have an email. So
now you have a missed call, call them, okay? So you don't convert a client via an email. They want to, at some point, they want to speak with you. So what you can do is if you know the email address, you don't know all the time the email address, is that you say, okay, so if you have a missed call, this is what I would do. You have a missed call, it's very likely that it's from a mobile phone. I would call them up and see if you get on the phone. Then if you don't get them on the phone, I would follow up with a text message. And I just say, hey, sorry I missed you. Feel free to give me a call back. I had some questions. Okay?
yeah, because that's where I'm kind of in the dark because I don't know what email went out or what voice drop went out.
Just the text message, when they call you, you're allowed to text back. So text message is a much more direct way to speak with somebody. Think about yourself. How many emails do you get a day? Huh? So you probably miss some emails. And if you're business owner, they are very busy. So they might respond to your email, but they much likely to respond to your text message. Does the call tracking work in Australia? Yes, it does. Jimmy, you're back.
Yes, I'm back, Jack.
So, what do you want to be, the marketer or the business owner?
Well, I need some help with the marketing part, so I guess I'll be the marketer.
Okay. And which business do you want to prospect? Which business do you want me to be?
You can be, I guess you can be a HVAC person. The only thing I don't know how you figure out the rate that you're going to charge them. And
Okay.
I guess I'll do Google My Business.
Which service do you provide?
Let's do a Google My Business.
Okay. That is the service you want to provide, correct?
Yeah, but before we do the role play, how much should I charge for it?
Okay.
I know your service is $197 if I use you, so I have to mark it up in order to make a profit. So is Google My Business, is that the same as local SEO or not?
Yes, but okay. Normally, so if you go to Google, so AC repair. Okay. Before I go further, okay, what do you guys see when I do AC repair?
We just see the Google search. You just say AC repair, but you haven't hit enter yet. So
Okay.
it's a Google search.
Okay, so you see the most likely keywords are near me, okay? And then you see all those cities. I just wanted to tell how important near me is, okay? Okay, doesn't matter. But so now Google comes with those. Okay, those are those new service ads. Those are the AdWords ad. Those are the maps, and then we come natural SEO. Okay, now SEO for natural listing goes with backlinks, correct? Backlinks, you create a lot of backlinks and they point to your website. Okay?
Right.
Now, with Google My Business, those backlinks are more citations. They are business listings. And how more your business is listed on other directory websites, on other places, your website gets more value. So every time when Google finds your business information, and the business information is exactly what is entered in Google My Business, Google will match it up and they give the credit for that. So in a certain way, Google My Business is SEO, but SEO in a sense of citations, of business listing on directories, on social places, on newsletters, wherever. Now, Google lists those Google My Business listing above the natural listing. Okay, so a person who wants to look for a service, they start from top to bottom. So they go to the service ads, then go to the Google AdWords ads, and then they go to the map. Now, actually, the map is as important as the Google My Business listing. So every time when I speak with a business owner, I convert them with AdWords, and I upsell them with the Google My Business listing. Both places are very important for a business. If you, let's say, I always target for the second place because the first place is kind of expensive. If you can target, so you want to target on the second place, and then you want to at least on a 3-pack, okay? Top is probably a little bit hard for well-known niches, but second place with a good reviews and a lot of citations and all kind of optimized webs listing, in a couple of months you might get there. So answer your question, is Google My Business SEO? Yes, in a certain way it's SEO. It's not based on backlinking, it is more based on citations. Okay?
Okay, and how much should I charge if I was to use your service? Because I know you do done-for-you services for Google AdWords and for Google My Business. And Google My Business, I think, is $197 a month done for you. So if I was to use your service and I'm talking to an HVAC guy on the phone, how much should I charge them in order to make a profit above the 197 that you would charge me if I was to use you as my outsourcer?
At least $397, at least. So you get $200 per month profit for Google My Business. Okay. For AdWords, you should charge between $500 and $1,000. I have clients which pays me $1,000 a month with no sweat, and it takes not that much more work to set up an AdWords account which pays me $1,000 a month instead of an AdWords account which pays me $500 a month. It's crazy. It's the same system. I kind of do a little bit more. I don't want to lose $1,000 per month client. I'm honest, okay? I want to do a very good job. I do everything from A to Z. I take 3 days to set it up. But after those 3 days, I feel confident that it is a good campaign and I will not have a lot of work in the following months. So that I keep saying I can go either way, AdWords or Google My Business. I like to offer them both. And if I get a credit card for Google My Business, I upsell them to AdWords. If I get a credit card for AdWords, I upsell them to Google My Business. So I always, but first I want to get the credit card, okay?
Okay.
And Art is right. I have gone up, yes. And guess what? Business, I don't have any problems with that. Okay?
They don't mind paying you if you're good. If they're getting results, they're not going to mind paying you if you go up.
Correct. It's all about results.
Yeah, they won't want to lose you, so they'll you go up $100 or $200, they'll still pay it because hey, they're getting results.
And Art said, I have done research on other agencies charging as much or more. Yes, I'm not the most expensive. I know. And my system, I have not seen any better system than my system to provide Google AdWords management. Nobody has shown me a better system. And it is this 3 days work, okay? 3 days work. In 3 days work, you set up a good AdWords campaign. 3 days. And the most work is in the keyword research and the negative keyword. Okay, but if you follow those steps, then it's hard. It's hard to fail. You have to follow the steps. Now, Jimmy, you want to do a role play?
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'd rather be the business owner.
Okay. So, okay. So, I will call you. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. This is Jack. Can I speak with the business owner, please?
Hold on a moment. Let me get him. Who's calling?
This is Jack.
Jack? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's here, but he's kind of tied up. Can I help you with anything? I'm the manager. I'm not the owner, but I'm the manager. How can I help you?
So, who's in charge of your website?
Oh, the owner takes care of that.
Okay. Can I have a minute, please? It will not take long.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull him away.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Jim. How can I help you?
Hi, Jim. This is Jack. So I was searching for your business, and I was not able to find your business on the first page of Google. So I was wondering if you're aware of that.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm not on the first page of Google. Where'd you find? Did you find me at all? Where'd you find me at?
Yeah, I was looking for AC repair in your city, and I saw all your competitors. But actually, I heard good from a friend. I heard good news about you, but it was very hard to find you on Google. So I was wondering if you can handle more business.
Sure.
So,
I'd love to have more business.
yeah. So how much money do you make for each client?
For each, on average, I guess it would be if I had to install a whole new unit. If they got one downstairs unit and one upstairs unit, so it kind of depends. Or if I just go out and service it, and if their heat is or air is not working, and I get them back up and running. I guess on average, a couple $100 just to service and get them back up running. But if I do an install or something like that, and take out an old unit, then we're looking at $2,500 to $3,500.
Okay.
But I guess I might need to do the low end though.
Yeah, I understand. So for a service call, for a repair call, are you okay if I send you new clients for $100 and for new AC system, I send you clients for $300?
Oh, you said a service. If you sent me a service call,
yeah,
I pay
so
$100.
then when you say you make $500 for a service call, correct? So if I
make if I just go out and see, the thing is, the Freon that the government is doing away with these systems that are like I think it's 2020. They got to replace if somebody's air goes out after 2020, then we're not going to be able to put Freon in them. They're going to have to get a whole new unit. So every once in a while we get one where we're having to replace the unit, but most of them, I'm gonna say about 80% of what I'm doing right now is just going out and servicing them and getting them back up running. And I'm gonna say about 200, 250 on average for those.
Okay. So give me an amount. What would work for you if I sent you clients?
But what do you mean? How many clients will you be sending me?
So you said for a service call I make $250. So tell me how much money you are willing to pay for a new client.
Like if I was to get a live phone call or something like that?
Yeah. So yes. So how much money?
I guess about $45 for a referral or something like that.
Okay. And how much for a new install?
I guess I'd probably, give somebody $100 for a new install. They gave me a referral.
Okay. And how many clients can you handle more in a month?
Let me see, with my technicians, I could probably, I guess I could probably handle an extra 20 customers a month right now.
Okay, so I'm willing to give it a try to deliver the client 20 more clients, mix up from service and new install. Okay, for the $45 for a service and $100 for new install. And after a month, we will see, if we are both happy with the result. My management fee for the first month is only $500. You don't have to worry about it. You just pay for the clicks. I only need $500 for the management. When can you handle more clients?
Okay, so I can handle more clients right away, but what am the $500 is for what now? You want to get me some customers?
Correct. I will work for you that you get more clients. The goal is to deliver clients for $45 for a service call and $100 for a new install. Okay. We will use Google AdWords to put you on the first page of Google. You pay for the clicks, and you only pay me $500 per month for the management fee. End of the first month, we're going to evaluate if you are both happy. When can you handle more clients?
Right away. And how much do I have to pay? I pay you $500 management fee, and how much do I pay Google?
So for 20 clients, okay, you want to have a budget for $45 to $100. So let's say average $75. So for 20 clients, 20 times 75 is $1,500. So you can set that budget to your like the first month. If you want 20 clients, we set the budget for $1,500. If you want lesser clients, you want to see the results, we can do a lesser amount. It's all up to you. What would you like me to do?
Okay, well, that would be $2,000 if I try to get to 20 customers, right? Plus your management fee, we're looking at $2,000, right?
Yeah, so for that you get 20 clients. That's $100 per client, okay? Where 20 clients, let's do the math a little bit another way. So if you have 10 clients for an install is kind of a $4,000 job. You probably make $2,000 per client. 10 times $2,000 is $20,000 profit for you. So you invest $2,000 and your profit is $20,000, correct?
Right.
Okay, so that works on both ends. I'm willing to work for you. I feel comfortable that I can deliver your leads. I service many AC repair companies in other cities, and I just wanted to sign up one client in your city. I only serve one AC repair client in your city. Okay?
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. So it's kind of like exclusive.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's give it a try. Which credit card do you want to use?
Okay. And you said after 1 month, we'll evaluate everything and see where we go from there?
Correct. So after the first month, you can cancel. If you're not happy at the end of the first month, just cancel. If you're happy, you're happy with the leads you get, okay, or we optimize things, okay, we will work for at least a year together.
How long does it take before I start seeing? So you'll do an ad for me, and they'll click on this ad on Google.
Yeah, you got it.
Is that what you was showing me, talking about the above the?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Okay, so the ones down below the map and stuff, those are, I see the AD, those are for the ads, right?
Yeah, so I will generate calls. I will generate calls or leads for you, okay? And the goal is to have you 20 new clients, okay? For $1,500 on clicks and $500 management fee. So if you got 10 more clients for installing, you make $20,000 profit. So when can you handle more business?
Right away.
Okay, so let's get started. Give it a try for a month, and then we will see if we need to optimize certain things. Okay.
Okay. Can you send me over an invoice for that?
Yeah, no problem. What is your credit card number?
Can I put it on the invoice and send it back to you?
No, I will create an invoice for you, and then you get a receipt that you paid.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have a Visa?
Yeah, I got a Visa.
Okay.
I don't really like to give my number over the phone, but that's why I was asking if you could send me some kind of invoice and I put it on there, and then you can charge it and send it back or whatever.
You will, after the call, within 5 minutes, you get a receipt. Okay. So, if you're not happy in a month, you can refund it. No problem with that.
What's the name of your company?
Local search.
Uh-huh. Local search, and where you out of?
Boca Raton in Florida.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up here. Okay, local search, Boca Raton. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I see you here.
Good.
All
So
right.
I'm glad that we work together. I'm excited about that to generate leads for you and that your business is doing well. So let me get started right away, and then I will set it up. You should see results in about a week, and then in a month we will have another call to review everything. Okay?
All right, you must have been reading my mind because I was just going to ask you how long is it going to take to see some results.
Okay.
All right, Jack, I'll go ahead. Credit card number is 442-006-2675.
Okay. So sounds good. So we are going to put some ads on the first page of Google. There's one section you want to be aware of that. Okay, we can work on it now or we can work on it later. They call it Google Map. Okay, actually for a business, it's very important that you list on both places. One is for the ad, you get the clicks, but otherwise, some people, they like to find business within the map. Now, you are not listed on the first page of Google in the map. Now, it takes a couple of months to get there. Okay, so it is not so instant. But if you get there, you don't need to pay for the clicks. Does that sound good for you?
Yeah.
So
now let me ask you this: if a person said, "I need to speak with my business partner," then what would you tell them? If I said, "Okay, everything sounds good. I just got to get with my business partner, and I'll get back with you tomorrow."
Okay, let me think a little bit then. So I need to speak with a business partner. So you have nothing to lose. Okay, we give it a try for a month. Okay, and if it doesn't work out, you just cancel and you get your money back. Okay, so you don't need to pay the management fee. I feel comfortable. I can help you and your business. Okay, in a month we can get on a call with you and your business partner and review the result. Does that sound good for you?
Yeah. I just need to get with my partner, but do you have like a proposal you can send over?
Now, actually, I'm calling all AC repair company in your city, and I will not sign up any other AC company in your city. The first one who sign up, I will work for. So I will give you a special deal. I normally it's $1,000 management fee, but I like you and I feel like I'm comfortable can help you. You only pay $500, and if you decide now, okay, I will give you 1 month for free. So instead of you pay for 12 months, you only pay for 11 months. Does that sound good for you?
Yeah, and can you just send me like the contract or the
Now
proposal?
the contract will not have the discount. So I can only give you the discount if you make the decision now.
Okay. All right, Jack, you got me.
Okay. So now the maps, okay? I want to convert you to the maps. So with the Google Maps, you don't need to pay for the clicks. It takes time to get on the first page of Google, to get all those reviews and ranking. But we need to start now because it takes about 3 months to get there. When would you like me to start to work on it?
Well, since I'm gonna be getting clicks that I gotta pay for right off the bat, I need to wait and see if that's gonna bring me some customers or some clients, and then if I see that working, then we can talk about the other deal. But I didn't talk to my partner, so
yeah, so let's do this. I'm going to work for you on Google AdWords, okay? And then in a month we have a review meeting. And in the review meeting, we also, if you're happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy, let's then start on the Google Map. Okay, so you do everything in steps. Does that sound good for you?
Yep, and just send me the proposal and I'll sign it. And you got my credit card number because my
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah,
So
I will do that.
So we can stay on good terms. He gonna say, well, I need to see what you done got us
Yeah,
off into.
I got it. Okay, no problem. I make sure your partner is happy with the decision you make today.
All right, Jack, I'll be looking for that proposal. You got my email?
Yeah, I got everything. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, so I'm now logged in San Diego. Do you see my screen?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, I'm logged in your account, and then so we run with autoresponder. So that means every day you got new leads to your list, and every day it sends an autoresponder. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we track the ones who opened. Now, if you go to the edit the settings, so that pencil is go to edit the settings, okay? Let's do that. Then you say move contacts or copy contacts. No, who opened. Move contacts for open email or copy, move. Now you create a list where you say I put it on a default list, but it will be the open list. Now all the contacts from you prospected move, so they go to out the original list, they're going to move to the new list, okay?
Okay.
And now you have a list from all the businesses, all the contacts we open in it. So if you go every night in that list, you will see that day those people open my email. I want to follow up. You can even send a new autoresponder. Hey, I noticed you opened my email, okay? And I want to get a contact with you. You can create a follow-up email for those opened emails. Does that make sense? You create a new autoresponder based on that new list. So if you go to list, and now it's called open default list, but let me rename it. I know, I think if I click on default, no, 1 second. Go back to list, and then I click on the gear button, and then I call this open it, huh? Prospect. Okay, submit. So now every day that list is growing with people who opened your email, and now you follow up. So if you click on open emails, but it will not show. So let me click on Turbo Leads, then you see what you could see. See all those contacts what are in that list. So now you have the email, the phone number, you can follow up, and this will be the same list starting tomorrow in your opening list, and now you can follow up. Okay.
Okay.
So then you had another question. How can I see the content of the email, correct?
Right.
So you're going to edit the autoresponder. Okay, let me click on edit. Second. And then you see the email. So you go to edit, and then you scroll down, and it is your email. Okay? And they say, speak soon, Jamie Hoskins. Okay, I look forward to hearing back from you. So they're going to call you or email back, reply. So that's how you look up the email what is sent. And you can change this email to your like. You can send a new email, or you just change it to your like.
Yeah, now I had Send Eagle before I signed up for the Turbo Done For You system, but I didn't see anything in
This is new. The way with the lead bucket, that changed to the autoresponder. So that is new.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions to related to San Diego?
Yeah, I sent you an email. They need to add the H after my first name on those emails, but it's in there. The email I sent has got it in there.
So let's
Instead
fix
of
it now. Wait, is Jimmy with which? Where is the?
no, on this when you're sending them out in the response back. No, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Move up to where you're sending the emails out.
That's it. Maybe I don't know, but
Yeah, right there where it says select company email. See that? No. Come down right there.
here?
Yeah, it should have a H after Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah. And those
That
dashes.
doesn't matter, Jimmy. That is just how they reply. Okay? His first name.
Yeah, but I don't have that one set up. I've got it set up.
It's a
Jimmy
new white label domain. We created that domain so it works. So it's not your domain name. We created a white label domain, so we didn't need to wait for the SPF and all those kind of things.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll go in there and see if I see anything, because I was in there earlier today and I didn't see any emails or anything in there.
Okay, so does it answer your question, Jimmy? Okay, I'm happy that we did the role play, and I'll address those other questions. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I need to make sure I got the right link to get in there, because the link I went in there, I didn't see anything, but this one has a lot more stuff in there than what mine had.
Okay, your login email is jimmyhoskins@gmail.com, and if you go to sandeagle.com, sandeagle.com, and click on login, here's where you can log in. Okay?
Okay, yeah, I got the login. I'll just have to make sure that it's in there, because it wasn't in there earlier today.
Okay. Good.
All right.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
So Andrew is Jack, you just gave the manual email removal from the list example. If someone calls back, we may not know their email, but if they are not interested, we want to remove them. Is there a way to link the return call to the San Diego autoresponder list removal? No, not at this moment. Terry, what is my cost with the done for you Google AdWords with you fulfilling? I have the done for you service already. It's $197 per month. So when you go to jackhopman.com, you go to done for you, and then you click on Google AdWords done for you, and then it's $179 per month. Okay. It's very cheap. Okay. It's very cheap. Okay. It's very cheap compared to what my clients pay. You should be able to make at least $300 on it per month. And if you have a lawyer or doctor or medical or HVAC, you should be able to ask $1,000 a month. Okay, you can ask more if they earn more, and the AdWords work is kind of almost the same, but they don't know. They just look at the result. Okay, now you're always a little bit more careful that you don't lose a client from $1,000 a month. Okay. Is that call only also? Yes. It includes also call only. It's desktop, call only, whatever you like me to do for the client. So when you go to San Diego, let me log in again. Okay. We go to autoresponder. And then you see all those autoresponder lists. I have several. And then on the edit button, you can look up the call. So you can put it on and off. Edit button. You can share the code that if you want to share the autoresponder campaign with somebody else, you can clone it and you can look up the information. So test out those icons. Get familiar with it. Okay, select autoresponder, get familiar with those icons. Okay. Any other question? Jamie asks, how do you price a personal injury attorney for Google AdWords? $1,000 a month. At least. For $1,000 a month, you can do a lot. When is our... Okay, I sent 3 questions in another text. I don't know, Andrew. Andrew, can you repeat this question? Because I was working with Jimmy and I didn't follow I didn't follow your questions. How do you view, Andrew? Can you repeat them, please? Because I'm happy to answer them. How do I view the turbo email message in Sandy? Okay, so click on this edit button. Okay, this pencil. Go to autoresponder, click on this edit. Okay, so we click on it, and then you see the autoresponder email, and you click on edit. Okay, any other question, Andrew? I'm happy to answer your question. Okay. Best price for the Google AdWords installation fee. I don't know what you mean with installation fee. I don't offer only the setup. If that is your question, I don't do that. I have to sell my 10 years of experience. Okay? It's kind of, I went to school, to college, and even better. And then you want me to set up something. Okay? So it probably will be $10,000 or something like that. Okay. Another question? Okay, Jack, you have to scroll back. So let me try to do that, Andrew. Jack, you just gave the manual email removal. Okay, Jack, you just gave the manual email removal from list example. If somebody calls back, okay, yeah, I think I answered that question. Okay, here I got the question. Do you have a description of how to set up SendEagle to stop the email sequence from sending any more emails when a client either calls back? No. So we already covered that. Does the Google My Business service include setup on Google My Business optimization project? Yes, it does. How many extra emails that we source ourselves can be sent on top of the emails included in the Done For You service? If they, depending if they are scraped. So you cannot send unlimited scraped emails. They will never go in the inbox. They will, because then your from email address get herded. Does that make sense, Andrew? So you will not see results to send a load of emails, okay? If they are scraped, you have to, how do you say that? Guide that. You have to be careful that. So we send 175 emails per day. That will get still in the inbox. If you have a lot of subscribers' emails, then those people are happy that they got an email. They will not complain. They will not unsubscribe. Okay, then you can send a lot of emails. Okay. So with that said, thank you for joining this training. I will run a very special deal on 1st of July. You will never have seen such a special deal. And then the next training is next week, Tuesday. So thank everybody and see you next time.